With recent interest in modern classics, one appeared at the NK Prestige Motors, so I sent our likely lads to go and have a look to see what all the fuss is about.
Interior, we've got all these harsh greyish plastics going on, but the other nature of it.
This was how cars were.
I remember my first car, a Vauxhall Nova, had things exactly the same going on like this.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just one of those little pocket rockets in it, and
it is.
It's lightweight nature helped it a bit. On the roads, it looked like a right.
Well, the 205. I mean, there's not a lot we can say about their sort of handling of the 205s, as has been said a million times before. It was legendary.
Well, this one today is when Peugeot was making good hot hatches, and they weren't stuck as they were into the 90s of dreary boxes.
Yeah.
And people carriers and that.
But yeah, this is, of course, like I said, is the 1.6 version. You can get a 1.9.
Well, the sought after one was a 1.9.
Yeah, and still is really. Although any GTI in good condition these days is pretty sought after. So
we do have the wheels on the outside from a 1.9, aren't they?
The wheels on this car are from the 1.9. They've been fully refurbished as is the rest of the car. Yeah, it's just a fantastic place to be and something a bit different for the channel.
So we have the manually operated factory sunroof. I won't open it at this point because it's raining outside. But it all looks nice and neat.
It
looks like there's been no leaks or anything.
Made by Webasto, which of course are pretty renowned for doing sunroofs and that type of thing.
It's obviously, it reminds you now of how big cars have got actually.
Oh, I just got splattered.
Well, what I did notice is when I put my fingers in here and went,
is it swimming? Yes, it's swimming.
That's what I got. I hate to think it, but if we all get out of the car and I'll open it, it might just go.
That to me looks like an aftermarket sunroof.
That to me looks like it's not. How does it actually work? Oh, is it working?
So it's moving. Yeah, we're going up. Yeah, we're up.
See, this is a worry. It is just a flat piece of glass. Oh, it does work. Okay, right, oh, wait a minute. Well, it only goes so far, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's aftermarket. I don't think we did that from the factory.
Yeah, it has. It's sort of gathered. Because the idea is great of having a sunroof like that in it, but yeah, it would really tee me off.
But again, this was the craze back then. If your car didn't have one, you put one in, didn't you?
It's interior-wise really original, as you'd expect from a car.
Do you know what? I like the size of the steering wheel though. We've seen some modern cars out. The cars I've said the steering wheels look small, but yet that looks in proportion as that one.
It suits the rest of the car, no doubt.
With no gadgets going on.
Absolutely nothing. You've got no power steering. You've got no airbag, no buttons on the steering wheel.
It's basically just here it is.
Yeah.
But I've noticed one thing. Things like these stalks adjusting the mirrors. Look at the size of them.
They are pretty big, aren't they? We've got manual mirrors.
Marker pens. Massive, but yet the mirrors on the outside are small.
Manual mirrors, manual windows. It is back to basics.
And they're actually solid metal. They're not plastic or anything.
They are. They are.
Funny that.
Do have a 5-speed manual gearbox, of course, which actually back in 1988, when the car was built, was a pretty big deal to have a 5-speed gearbox.
Yes, because I had a Nova and it only a 4-speed. So having a 5-speed really showed that more of a sporty going on, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hence for the GTI.
Yeah.
I can't get over all the carpets and everything, and now it's all red. It's all very royal and plush.
I think it adds a bit of splash of colour to an interior that modern cars are missing. I think it's probably fair to say.
Do you know what it does? Because we can't get away from the fact the dash is a bit greyish, but telling nature of plastic as well. But it's like I say, even all this striping is in actual material stuff on the door cards and stuff, and then it goes down to the proper colour. Continues right down to the footwells. It's not a little bad place to be.
No.
These seats are
very comfortable, actually, aren't they?
I can imagine if you're going over bumps on roads, you sort of just go with it in these seats because you just... It's so comfy, I can't get over it. You know, like when you go on in with comfy slippers.
It's actually very... They've got just enough support as well, without being too sort of bucket-like.
Is that an ashtray thing we've got there, or storage?
A bit of storage down there as well. Yeah.
Oh, actually, it must be storage because that is his ashtray.
That is the ashtray. Those you can tell this is a car from 30 years ago.
I remember that when we Puma, you see, proper ciggy lighter.
Yeah.
And you got your we've only got 3 buttons here. Obviously, it looks like fog lights, rear heated screen, and your hazard. And a
digital clock. That is definitely from the 80s.
Digital. Everything we're going GTI and digital. Yeah.
You've seen all the outside shots of the car as well, as is evident from that, it is in immaculate condition. You can certainly tell it's been restored.
I always thought when Peugeot were at the best during the GTI.
Agreed. Will never happen again. You'll never see a car like this built anymore.
Maybe will this one of the little Concorde ones?
Due to safety and emissions regulations and all the rest of it. But I completely agree with Martin on this. This is, to me, is Peugeot at the very best, and that's evident now from the values of these cars. The ones that are still around are absolutely going through the roof, so you can see why. So to summarise, brilliant. We absolutely love this car.
Enjoyed a little sit in this car, brought back some memories of cars of this age. It really did.
Certainly something different for us, and we'll certainly hope and try and get some more of this sort of content on the channel, these sort of cars in the future. Let us know, and we'll take
there may be people out there that's got some of these. I used to like the black one as well, the colour of the black one.
Modern classics, I'm certainly a fan of, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well, so let us know. But from us on the 205 GTI,
in this very stormy weather, we'll catch you later.
Cheers. Bye.